Olá Gente Querida, tudo bem? My name is Matiza Sacotingo, and today's video is going to be a high school advice video. I will be covering two topics of the high school life, academically and socially. So the first tip, you're going to lose some friends along the way. And that's okay. It's not because that you hate her or you don't like him or you guys don't talk. It's not any of that. It's because that high school is such a big environment versus middle school that when you go in there, you will meet new people legit every day. And that's real talk. So along with that, it's okay to lose friends from middle school. Yeah, you made some great memories with him or her, but you will also make great memories with the new people that you meet. My second tip is to stay low key. I'm not talking about like isolating yourself, because don't isolate yourself. Don't have a pity party for yourself. Just keep to yourself with your personal business. We're at school to learn. We're at school to acquire knowledge for us to take out to the real world. Keep to yourself with your personal business. Because 7 times out of 10, if you tell someone your business, no matter what they say, oh, I swear, or I promise I won't tell you anything, no matter how much trust you have in them, they're going to say something. And your business will be the entire school business. So I recommend that you kind of keep it low to yourself. Choose your friends wisely. We all know the difference between a good friend and a not so good friend. So be careful with who you hang out with, because it's true of what they say. You become who you hang out with. So if I'm hanging out with, like, my people who party every day, I will become a party girl. I guarantee you. Why? Because you're so used to those people, so you will adapt their ways. And that can be a good thing, because you can also adapt the good people's way. So if you hang out with people who make good grades, who excel in school, who legit get all A's and study every day, you will become that same person. You'll study every day. You will excel in so much in all of your classes. And who wouldn't want that? So choose wisely with whom you hang out with. Do not gossip. First of all, the Word of God says to not gossip, because your tongue can make or break someone. It can hurt or heal someone. So when you're gossiping about others, you're hurting others. And not only that, but you're also showing people who you are because of the fact that you're talking bad about others. So for example, if my friend is talking to me about someone like in a bad way, I'm thinking to myself, okay, will she talk about me about like this to other people? So you're showing more about who you are versus the person that who you're talking about. And talking bad about others and gossiping is not classy. Gotta stay classy, so don't gossip. And also, not gossiping prevents so much drama in your high school career, I promise you. Because whomever you're gossiping to, that person will go and tell the other person, and then that person will go tell the other person, and you're going to be indulged in so much drama. So just don't gossip. Don't do it. Don't do it. My other tip is to join clubs and organizations. So with high school, you have this big community of other people that you join clubs that you're passionate about. So if you love conversating and you love dominated conversation, join the debate team. You need to be able to balance your schoolwork and your extracurricular activities. So for me, everyone's different, right? But for me, I am enrolled in 4 to 5 clubs, and I can handle that because of how I operate, I guess. But if you can't handle that, then just join 2, 3, or even 1. Do the ones that you can handle and have fun. Have fun. So leading on to my other tip is join social events. Like, go to social events, football games, dances, prom, homecoming, basketball games, all of that. Do it, because it's high school. When you're 25, when you're 30, you're going to be looking back like, oh, dang, I wish I would have gone to this, I would have gone to that. Because high school only comes once in a lifetime. So just enjoy high school. Go to the events. Do spirit wear. Have the high school spirit. We're young. We want to have fun. not just about, you know, school, and also because you're stressed out. So just do the social events that kind of eases your stress. Now, moving on to part 2 of this video, academically. Pick classes that you can handle. Do not pick AP classes just to say that you're in AP classes. One, because it's going to hinder you. Second, it's because either you can get a bad grade in that class, and you wouldn't want that. For example, for me, in my sophomore year, I took AP World History. Of course, I switched out obviously, but I took AP World History, and the reason why I switched out was because, first of all, AP World History was so boring to me. I did not enjoy it. It was extremely boring. Like, I was legit just sitting in class just like, yo, this is so boring. And second of all, after school, I didn't have time to study for other classes. AP World History was the class I would study for. I would lose sleep. I would be stressed out. I had it was horrible, and it was only the first month of school. I was like, I gotta get out. So do not do the same mistake I did. Pick an AP. If you want to take AP classes, pick an AP class that is very you love. All right. So for example, I'm taking AP psychology. I'm not gonna switch out. I don't care how hard it is. I love learning about the human mind, behavior, because I know it will help me in life. So same with you. Pick an AP class that you know that you're going to enjoy. I guarantee you will have more success in that class versus a class that you're only just there just to be there and just to put something on the transcript. Tip number 2. Create a great student-teacher relationships with your teachers. Yes, I know teachers can be kind of but you need to go to class being able to be excited and ready to learn in that class. So if you don't like your teacher, you definitely won't have a good experience in that class. So you have to like your teacher, enjoy your teacher, build a relationship. Just say, oh, hi, how's your day going? And surprisingly, teachers are open to have a great relationship with students. You know, they want to do that. They're there to help you. And the reason why, because you want to have a good relationship with the teacher, is to have someone to talk to. You know, so you may be having a bad day. You can just talk to the teacher. Hey, what do you think of this? What was your experience in high school? Can you help me out with this? And second of all, you need someone who knows you well that will write your recommendation, your letter of recommendation of college. So for example, if you don't have the highest grades, or you just, you know, that's not you, your letters of recommendation will give the colleges a better understanding of who you are. So you have to pick a teacher, you know, because two or one teachers that understands who you are. And when colleges read the letters, they can say, oh, okay, well, we can just forgive him or her because that's because her grades doesn't reflect who she is as a person, and we want that person to be in our college. So be nice and have a great relationship with your teachers. My third tip is to create study groups. I'm telling you guys, study groups are great. At first, I was kind of like to it because I was just like, I want to be independent. I don't want to, you know, receive help from these people, blah, blah, blah. But put that pride aside, honey. I put my pride aside. I got into study groups, and it helped my grades improve so well, because sometimes teachers may be hard to understand. So when you ask help from your classmate will have a better interpretation of the knowledge that you guys are indulging, and may help you understand it better than your teacher does. And alongside with that, if you don't like study groups, join a tutoring program. My school has a tutoring program, and I was in it 24/7. That's part of the reason why I passed my pre-calculus class with an A. So you guys have to try to get into some type of tutoring program or to join study groups and stay after school. You guys have to stay after school, because not every day you'll excel in class. Some topics are hard to learn in class. So I suggest that you stay after school, speak with the teacher about the topics that you don't understand, and do not leave the classroom without asking questions. That you get down. Make sure that you get down a majority, I would say 5 out of 22 of your friends' numbers. You guys don't know how much my colleagues saved me during junior year. There would be times when I would forget that there was a class assignment, and my friend would text me, hey, what did you do for for question number 2. I'm like, what do you mean question number 2? And then I'm like, oh, whoa, I forgot. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, but hey, do you know when our book report is due for Mr. Book report? Yeah, book report? Oh, shoot, no. Hey, girl. No, I didn't even remember. Thank you so much for seeing me.
Another important tip that I have is to study ahead of time. Do not study the day before you have a test. I remember when I had an AP US history test, and I studied 2 weeks before, and I legit felt so good coming into the test, and I excelled in the test. And then I remember when the day before, I waited till the day before to study for the test, and I legit took an L. Like, when I say a big L, I was like, yo, I'm never gonna do this again. And so I don't want you guys to take the L's that I took, so please study ahead of time. This important tip is so crucial and can make or break your academic high school career. Do not procrastinate. I am guilty. I procrastinated a lot, and my results weren't that good. So please do not procrastinate. Like, again, like the previous tip, if you have something that's due in 2 weeks' time, do it 2 days after you received it, and then go along that way. You have time to perfect your craft, and you have time to ask some questions if you don't understand something. Yes, high school can be all fun and all, and you can get easily sidetracked and distracted so quick. So my tip is to focus. Education is so important, and for me, I live in America, so I'm very blessed to be able to access free education, as many of you guys are. But even if you're not, it's so crucial, and it's not to be taken advantage of. So please focus. If your friends are going out on a Saturday night and you have a test on Monday morning, stay home and study. Even, yeah, it may seem like, oh my gosh, I'm missing out, Matiza, but no, you're not. I promise you, when you receive that grade on your test, that A on your test, you're gonna be like, the party was so not worth it, you know? No matter what people say, all of your high school levels count. Freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior. Senior and junior are the ones that count most, because the GPA that you finish with junior year, that's the GPA that you will send to all of your schools. But freshman and sophomore year are the years that makes up your junior year GPA. So I guarantee that you guys will need, like, I advise you to really take all of those years seriously. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more exciting videos. I have so much exciting videos to come. So subscribe. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. Like, subscribe down below, comment down below, and yeah. I hope you guys have a wonderful school year, and yeah, ciao queridas.